Hi. You're going to do the introduction, Monica?
Yeah, you go ahead, Steve. Carry on.
Okay. I'm Steve Elsey, Assistant National Officer with UNISON, and here's Monica Hurst, National Officer who leads on the organising space. And we're here today to give you a quick run through and an introduction. A few things have changed recently, so if you've not been on for a while, please stay with us and we'll explain what's going on.
Great stuff. Thank you, Steve. Really nice to be here, and welcome to everybody. It's good to have you with us to talk about the organising space. As Steve said, my name is Monica Hurst. I work on the organising space. I've been around since its inception couple of years ago now, and we've now got lots and lots of things to show you, loads of things to tell you. Got a quick zoomy few slides, so we will sound like Professor Chris Whitty, I think. We'll be doing next slide, please. But that's fine as well. And then we're going to do a quick live tour around the organising space itself. So, okay, first slide, please, Steve. Great stuff. Yeah, so the organising space, this is it. What is it? What it's about? We're going to find out what it was built for, how it was built, and all the different bits and factions that go on there, and it's specifically for all UNISON activists. So next slide, please, Steve. So there we are. This is it. It was built for activists and staff. So it's not a place where UNISON members can go. It's not an online space for them. It's specifically for our activists. So anybody who's on the RMS system as an activist or a rep or any workplace contact, any of those categories on the RMS, on the membership system, if you're registered as that, then you'll be able to use your membership number to get onto the organising space. Next slide. So what is it? It's a secure online resource, and it's developed for activists and organising communities. And I think the idea was, when we first started this, they did a tally of the thousands of Facebook pages, of Twitter accounts, of Instagram accounts that branches have, that UNISON's name is used on. There's thousands and thousands, which is fine. Everything has their own area, and that's really important. They have a specific job to do, but this is different. This is just for us. This is just somewhere where we can go if we've got something we want to share to do with organising. It's secure and it's set aside for us, really, which is nice. So it's about building relationships. You can talk to people on there, you can share knowledge, you can learn experiences. It's a place to share your content. So if you've got a poster that's worked well, somebody in your branch has developed it, share it on here. Let somebody else have a go. Let somebody else produce a leaflet that there's different examples of newsletters and all sorts of bits and pieces that we use, that you can use as well. So that's there for you. Next slide, please. So why do we need it? This was the big thing. Well, this is us. We have activists right across the UK. We go from Land's End to John O'Groats, from Northern Ireland to Lowestoft. Every where there is a public service, you'll find UNISON, and you'll find UNISON activists. Sometimes those activists can be on their own. They might be in a workplace, say a care home that's in a rural area, miles from anywhere. They might never see anybody from the region or see any other reps. Maybe they might go to a conference now and again, but at the moment we've had no conferences, so only the online conferences, so no face-to-face meetings. So the organising space has really come into its own at the moment. So it's a way of joining everybody together. So next slide, please, Steve. So this is my fancy slide. If we click again, it'll it does that. It's about linking up. So this is why we need it. So it links everybody together, and everybody who is an activist. So it's a way of networking. It's a way of communicating with other activists. Okay. Next one. So it's a space where we can share. Oh, sorry, it's secure access. Secure. I got my slides mixed up there. So you go through My UNISON, and Steve's going to tell you a little bit about that in a minute. So this is quite a new. We've got a new access code at the moment, so it's really quite exciting. It's easier to get onto the organising space than ever it was before. So there's no public access and there's no anonymous access, is there? Because everybody who's on there, their name is known because it's worked through the membership system. So that's how it works. So there's no anonymous access. Next one, please, Steve. So open to all activists and staff as well, which is good. So we get lots of staff going in and out of there, answering questions and using bits and pieces that they've got on there. Also publishing things that they've done. We've got a few videos there from Southeast region of some very innovative videos of how they had a demonstration with fairy lights at night. So they ran the placards, which is very good. So all sorts of bits and pieces. It's partly self-moderating. So we ask if you see anything on there that you think isn't correct. That's not right. Maybe they've got those figures wrong or something like that. You let us know. There's a little button you can click. Otherwise, we keep an eye on it every day. So weekends, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, isn't it, Steve?
It is. We keep checking in.
Just keep in check, because sometimes people pop in there and maybe need a bit of urgent. We need signage in the right department, need to get somewhere, or somebody's got a bit of a problem. So we do keep an eye on it, but it's there for everybody. So if you see something, you let us know that isn't right. Next one, please. So regularly checked. Oh, this is yours now.
It is. This is me.
There you go.
So to access the organising space, you need your UNISON membership number. So if you have access to any other UNISON system, so if you're accessing WARMS or you're accessing the conference system, it's exactly the same login as you already have for that. If you're an activist who doesn't have access to those, then you can go through and create your own password through that system. If you're a member of staff, you log in using your computer login for your works laptop or PC, using UNISON / and then your username and then whatever your normal computer password is.
That's it, because we always get people that are looking for sorry about that. It's the way, isn't it? People looking for where is my membership number, but I'm a member of staff, so it's really important that we let staff know that their login is a little bit different. Sorry, I jumped in there, Steve. Sorry.
It's all right, not a problem. So the way it works is there's a number of different areas and facets to the organising space. But if you pop in and you have a question, you want to know, for example, has anybody got any health and safety posters that they'd like to share, or could somebody give a bit of advice about how to create a newsletter, or got any templates or anything to share? You'll find all of these things in the organising space, and a community of people who are available and willing to help. So we have tiles of content as well as the chat forums, where content that's been posted by other users is brought in and put into an organized space. So you can go into those, and those tiles are things like resources for new activists, best of the space, recruiting, organising around disputes, migrant workers, organising models, organising around politics, and then the various different equality strands that we've got, mapping and planning, health and safety. So there's a real depth of resource there for new and existing experienced activists alike.
So we've got a new slide there. Just let me tell you quickly. So anybody who is an activist in universities, HE sector, then all the HE sector ballot documentation is on one of those slides. So it's all there if you need it. Bits and pieces, posters, access to where you can download things, download the media that you need for that. So now we're going to do a quick live look about onto the organising space. Let me go back to the first. Can you see that, Steve? Is that one going?
Yes, we can see that, Monica.
So this is the landing page. So this is when you first log in. This is what you'll see. Once you've gone through all the setting up and putting your name in and your picture and everything, like similar to a type of social media account. This is the landing page that you get to. So the communities where all the little faces are on the right hand side. If you look at it long enough, that changes and you'll see people that you know, because all sorts of people pop up there. We have over 2,500 activists on there who are regularly visiting the organising space, which is great. We do, if people haven't used it for a while, we kind of put those accounts to sleep. But so we know that the 2,000 that are on there at the moment are people who are using it regularly, which is great. So on this top piece here, you see there's a search bar at the top. So you can actually put in there and search the things. So if you're looking for something, say like recruitment or something like that, you can click that in there and it'll pop up with populate it with all the bits and pieces that are relevant. So you're looking for a newsletter, give you all the examples that you want in there, which is great. So I'll just scroll down and I'll show you. So the new content, this is a very new poster, young members officer poster that came up this week, and the branch asked if they could put this up. They put it up in the community themselves. So something that branch in Blackpool, local government branch, is using to recruit young members, which is brilliant. It's lovely. Anything that can has to be blocked. Thank you. That's it. There. So anything that recruits young members is fantastic. So here we've got some of the coronavirus guidance on health and safety. We've got a presentation that was shared by one of the branches on domestic abuse, which is very popular. And there you can see the organising around HE ballot. This is the new tile that's gone up. I'll open it so you can just get an idea of what happens inside the library tiles. So you can see what they've got there. It's got some FAQs. They've got about the ballot campaign, and graphics, social media graphics, so members' meetings and guides. So that's a new tile that will only stay for the duration of the ballot. So everything is one click away from this main front page, which is very handy. So that's the library area. That's always increasing. There's always something new in there. We fill it with all sorts of things, and there's you would find bits and pieces of useful things, and we've also got the videos as well in there. So you just have it's good to if you have a good click about and see what's going on. An area here that is that somebody highlighted to me that they didn't realize was here, probably because it's kind of easily overlooked. We've got a learning pathway here. So if you're a new rep, you can click on here and there's some really easy organising tasks, even if you're an old rep as well. Sometimes these things are quite nice to visit. So you can see here they've got organising tasks. Oh. Hello. That. Okay. So this is this is the learning pathway. So if you click onto the learning pathway, and then you can see you've got little tasks here that you're doing. When you've completed it, you get points. So it's that kind of thing. So everything again, back to the front page again, one click away. The exciting area is the communities. Now, this area is where anybody who's on the organising space can talk to other people on the space. They can share things, share documents using the paperclip. They can put posters up, put pictures up, put different bits of things. You can see this here. This is about the help with the school uniform costs from There For You. So things that you can use in your branch, and you can comment, and 4 people can like that, which is great, which is very interesting. So that's quite nice. We've also got on the side here different forums. Right, so we've got a health and safety forum. So if you've got a specific interest, the idea with this is that you don't have to trawl through the whole of the main news feed there, you can actually just go into a specific area and use that. So if you look at the social media, or the communication reps have been using this recently. So different things, quarterly magazines, branch magazines, different things that are being promoted that people find useful. So this is the other forums that are going. They change from time to time. Occasionally we'll get requests to host a forum for a specific amount of time, maybe for staff members working, reps working in libraries, for instance, different areas like that. So we do actually, those things shift around as well. So it's good to get a handle on that. So I think that is a very, very quick run through. The idea was that this session would be, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Do I just stop there, Steve? Do I?
There we go.
Okay.
We're back to normal.
Yeah. We're back to normal. Yes. So, so if you have any questions or anything like that, just leave them on in the community there, and we will answer them. And we hope that you have fun using the organising space. Have I missed anything off, Steve?
No, I think that's all it, Monica. We hope
Good.
you've learned something, and thank you for being with us. Yeah,
and I should have said that the organising space is 24/7, so it's there. We used to get people who are on night shift using it as well, so which is quite interesting. Or they're coming in the morning and find all sorts of things there from staff who are on nights on their break were using it. It was brilliant. So just feel free, if you've got any questions, just let us know. Thank you very much.
Okay. And if you if you haven't got the link, just Google UNISON Organising Space, and it'll come up in one of the very first links that you get. So just Google UNISON Organising Space, and it does come up. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.